All right, today is going to be an awesome day. We're going to take our practice game to the golf course, learn how to hit all kinds of shots today. It's going to be great. Let's do it. Okay, here is what we're going to do. We're going to take our practice. I have my SkyTrack set up, and we're going to hit into the net. You can do this at the range. I want to do it here because I want to use my SkyTrack. I really want to get good numbers. I don't want any influences by like the wind or stuff like that. I want to make sure I can hit the shots that I'm trying to hit. And we're going to do that Tiger Woods style of practice, okay? There's 9 different golf shots that we're going to play, all right? There's a draw, a fade, and a straight ball. There's a high, a low, and a medium. 3 times 3 is 9, okay? Low fade, medium fade, high fade, you get the rest. That's what we need to work on because those are the shots you're gonna play on the golf course. But you have to know if you can do it, and you have to know what they look like when you do it. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with 7-iron. You're gonna wanna do this with all your clubs. I'm gonna start with a 7-iron, and we're gonna go from there. So, we got everything set. That's ready to go. So now with this method, and you should always do this, you wanna paint a tic-tac-toe board up on your net or wherever you're hitting, or just, visualize it. So I'm visualizing the sides and the top. Now, where do I want to start? Okay, I'm going to start off with just standard stock shots, okay? 7-iron. So that would be straight middle. This would be my standard shot. Just so I know what that is, what it looks like. Okay, so that's my normal 7-iron. Let's see what it does. Okay, 161. Straight, how high did it go? Launch angle 19 degrees, and it was 27 yards in the air. All right, good. So now I've got that. Now I'm going to play, let's say, a low draw. So I'm going to fire it at the bottom right corner of my board here. Okay, now I felt like I hit my target. Let's see what SkyTrack says. Oh, that was a beautiful low draw. My total distance was 174, 161 carry, and my height was a lot lower there too. So I've got that low draw. That's what you want to know, like, man, okay, that low draw, that works for me. I love it, okay. Now, I'm going to do a low fade. So now I'm going to go to the low left side corner. So for this, I'm going to aim left. I'm going to back that up in my stance, and I'm going to open my face up a little bit for me. And I'm going to try to hit this low cut shot. Decent. Let's see what it does. Great, I got a nice super low cut. It went really low. So I've got that shot too. Okay, great. It's good to know. Let's go high cut shot. So now I'm just messing with ball position now. I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing, but I'm gonna put that ball forward in my stance. So normal for me is center of my stance. Okay, so I'm gonna put that forward now. And kind of do the same thing I just did, but I want to know if I have this high cut shot available in my swing right now. It went a lot higher. Let's see if we pulled off what we were thinking about. Oh, beautiful. Super high cut. And I'm looking at how far is this curving? How high is it going? That's the highest ball I hit today. I'm looking at the pattern of my ball. I'm trying to see how far is that ball actually moving. So I want to know that. So far, I have all the shots I've tried to play with the 7-iron, okay? So now let's go high draw, the opposite of what I just did. So I'm aiming at the high right side of my tic-tac-toe board. So high right is where I'm aiming. See if we got the shot. Oh, nice draw. Pretty good. How high did it go? That last one went 31 yards. It's the same thing. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. So I've got the high draw. That's good to know. All right. You want to find the weaknesses in your game. So what you want to do now is you want to practice this. I'm practicing with the 7-iron. I want to know what my 7-iron does. I want to know what my wedges do. And I want to know what my longer clubs do, even your driver, so that you know what you can do with every single club in your bag. That's the key to taking this to the golf course. So let's grab a 3-wood and do a few more, and then we'll take it to the golf course. So switch it out, woods, 3-wood. What can I do with the longer club? Your driver will be pretty well represented with your 3-wood. And something, another note, like a pro tip for you, if you can't do it with your 3-wood, don't try it with your driver, all right? Just because this is actually harder because you're hitting it off the ground, hit it off the ground. It's gonna be more difficult to do it here. So if you can do it here, you should be able to pull it off with your driver, all right? So let's find out my stock shot 3-wood. So this is stock shot. What does my stock 3-wood do? That felt decent. Might have thinned it a touch, but let's see. Yeah, it went pretty far to the right, but it's good to know. But my stock shot looks like a little fade anyways. So now let me go and try to hit the 3-wood. Let me see if I've got a high draw with it. So I'm gonna put it forward in my stance, forward of that, so more like a driver setup. Didn't feel great, so that's a tough shot for me with this. Oh, and I pushed it way right. So trying to get up on it, came out, and it squirreled off way right. Okay, good to know. So let's see what shot is my best shot. So far, those weren't my best with my 3. So now I'm gonna aim left, and let's go high cut. Just open that face a little bit. See if I got a nice high cutter with this. Okay, started on that left quadrant, so that was great. Oh, nice. I felt like I hit it pretty good. 231 total distance. Okay, it didn't go that high for a 3. Let me just try one more with the 3, see what I have to work with today. And I'm gonna go low draw. Do I have that shot? So back it up just a touch, bottom right corner. Did I hit the low draw? That's the question. No. So it went low, it stayed right. Okay, so right now I know my misses with my longer clubs are right. So what I'm going to do now when I go to the golf course with my longer clubs, I'm gonna play a cut shot, aim left, and work what I've got right now, what I've practiced. I just don't have the other things available to me. So I'm not gonna mess around with those. But with my mid irons and my short irons, I should be good. I can play almost anything I want. And that's important because now we're gonna go to the golf course and put it to the test and not do things I can't do. At least I can't do it right now. The data is showing me not to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. Let's go. Okay, so now we are on course and we're gonna take what we've learned and apply it to the real life scenario. Also, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and if you really wanna be cool, hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything at all. All right, so I want to play a draw here because trouble's right. So I like to work it away from trouble usually, but what did I learn in the simulator? All right. Oh, and by the way, all the links to the gear I use and recommend are in the description below, including the SkyTrack. Got a promo code down there for you too. If you like that, it is well worth it. So be sure to check that out. Here's what I have to do. I have to paint a picture in my mind of the tic-tac-toe board right out there, where the center of the fairway, center cut, would be the center line of that tic-tac-toe board. So it's out there, and I know that based on SkyTrack and the data we just had a few minutes ago, the nice high fade with my longer clubs is the way to go. So I'm gonna aim pretty straight, okay? And I'm looking in my mind at the upper left corner, and that's what I want to try to hit. And I know I could just really go after it because I just did it. So I feel confident with that. Wow, I pured that thing. It was a perfect shot based on what I just did on SkyTrack. So let's go check it out and see what we would now play. Okay, so I absolutely crushed that drive and put my ball in the perfect location. It might not look like it, but I got a giant tree kind of in my way, but I got a little uphill slope, and I know that I can hit a nice high cut. Because one, I just did it. Two, the SkyTrack told me I could do it. I've got the same club I was just using in my net, a 7-iron. Got about 155, but it's playing probably almost 170 with the uphill, and I got to cut it with all that factored in, so we should be good. I'm gonna go just left of that tree, nice high cut, and we should be good. And what's awesome is when you know the shot you can hit, and you know the ones you can't hit, it takes a lot of fear out of the game. So I'm putting it touch forward in my stance, and I'm picking that high left side of the tic-tac-toe board. I visualize it in my mind. I can see it. Once I see it, now I know I can pull the trigger. Woo. Felt good. I don't know if you can see the ball flight. I'll put a shot tracer on that. But it went to the high up left side and it cut around. It's good to know what you can and can't do. Let's go look at some other scenarios now where what do you do if you can't do something but you got to do it. I'll show you. Okay, so now I'm on this long par 4, dogleg right to left. I want to keep the ball low and I want to play it right to left. But I don't necessarily have that shot based on what we just practiced. Normally I would tee up over here and hit that low guy down the right side and let it draw back. But we know I don't have that shot. So I'm gonna do two things here. I still wanna have that same mental thought in terms of, hey, here I am, right? Here I am set up and I'm aiming at that low right grid. All I'm gonna do this time is, in my mind, mentally, I'm gonna slide that grid over just to the left. So that low right corner is in that right, or in that left side of the fairway. And I know if I hit it there, it should start off down that left side, or down that left side of the fairway and slightly cut back. So I still got the same thing, ball slightly back because I want to hit it lower. And just that same shot I just hit in the net a minute ago. That was great. It didn't go that low, but it did exactly what I wanted it to do. It started off pretty straight down that left center, and then it faded just like it did in the SkyTrack. So instead of trying to play a shot I can't play, or playing a shot I can play, but risking with hitting something right here, like if I wanted to go high fade, I mean, I'm aiming at the tree, the palm tree. If I don't catch it right, it's clanking right into that thing going out of bounds or something. So I don't want to do that. I want to play a shot that I can play, that I can see it's not going to get me in too much trouble. Although I just played the shot I couldn't play, I adjusted my grid and I was able to get a good result out of it. That's how you play something when the conditions aren't ideal for the shot you have. You gotta adjust to certain things, and that will make it a lot more playable for you, and you won't get in so much trouble. Hope this video helps. Comment below. Let me know, what is your go-to shot? Which one? Which one of the 9 you got? Let me know. Love you guys. See you next video. High fade.